to All the Smoke. I'm your host, Tommy Guns. We got Slide, we got Smooth, aka Mark Rob in the building, and we got some deliveries for y'all. And let us know how you feel. That's all I'm gonna say. First off, I'm gonna say these were some great battles. Some I could eyeball visually and say maybe I could edge it a certain way, but really, it's all going to come down to this paper right here. When it comes to us judging these, we're going to make sure y'all see these cards. We're going to get digital for them so y'all can see exactly what we're looking at. But as we deliver, we all came up with separate deliveries for the same battle. We all judged them for ourselves. We all saw the same thing, and we critique them for ourselves. Just like a boxing match, there are judges that say who won, and they don't all say the same thing. This is the same thing right here. So without any further ado, how y'all niggas feeling?
Good, man. Great.
Happy Sunday, everybody.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Nice smooth Sunday.
Another good one.
Yeah. In the building, this was a great, the feedback from these battles, like in the building, was great. So I can't wait to see how y'all felt about it on cam. And without any further ado, let's just get into it, man. First battle on the card was Vino versus Red. In my delivery, round for round, Vino won. And he won the first, second, and third. If I had to look at it,
3-0. 3-0.
What you got?
3-0. 3-0.
3-0.
3-0.
Three ways. Unanimously, Vino won that battle.
And then check this shit out.
Go ahead.
We didn't know this was a 3-0. We judging as we going. We getting each other's opinion as we going. And then we debating against each other when we don't think somebody right about it as we going. And then we decide whether we gonna mark it down and then keep watching and keep watching. And at the end we go back and look and see where the tallies is at, and it ended up being a 3-0. That's why I said the way we got these rules and regulations, it don't matter how high you are above the next person, this brings everybody equal. Now you gotta follow instructions.
That's a fact. Anything you want to say about like the battle on behalf of your card? What did you got on your card that? Why did Red lose according to your card?
Let me go first.
Yeah.
Okay, so just like I said, everything that you was doing, Red, everything we was watching, we was like, shit. But then we was like, damn. You did all the slick shit, but you didn't follow certain rules, and we had to count that. We had to count that to be fair. We can't just be like, oh nah, that was so good that we can't. We had to count it both ways. So you outdid yourself as far as your skill set is versus the rules and regulations, if that makes sense. You so good that you made your skill set above what the rules was, which means I'm not saying you did bad or anything, because you did fucking great, but it was a whole bunch of you had a whole bunch of sprawls, bro. Those sprawls that just keeping 8 feet on the ground, keeping 8 wheels on the ground. You too much of a professional for that.
That's a fact.
So that was the main reason why you lost. He didn't beat you up. You let yourself go down
In a couple of those rounds too. So yeah, that was crazy. Slide, what's up?
Yeah, Bubba. Red, you sprawled a lot, Bubba. And the 2 KDs didn't help. We gotta go into detail, but you all right, man. Just do better next time. And y'all, and also just want to throw this out there. This judgment is not for y'all to run away. Once again, y'all have fun with this.
Yeah.
And just get better at whatever
Sharpen
you make
your
mistakes
sword.
at, bro.
Sharpen your sword.
Just get better, bro. It's gonna get sweeter as we keep doing it. So I just want to throw that out there. But yeah, Red, you beat yourself, Bubba. You know that. Vino, great job.
The most important thing is watch these videos. Go back and watch yourself so you can see what not to do.
Yeah.
I told y'all that. I told y'all that one time. I said JoJo ain't gonna make the same mistake twice. JoJo ain't gonna make the same mistake twice.
We gonna get it.
Because he went and watched that shit.
And he listened to what we said.
Study, y'all.
And he listened to what we said. All right. So as far as when I go down my card,
Shout out to everybody who watched the video and listened.
And once again, thank you everybody for participating, yo. Y'all making motherfuckers want to watch this shit, bruh. Y'all keep doing this shit, bro, for real.
All of that.
when I look at my card, when I look at Red side, I see sprawls like all day long. Not to even mention the KDs.
Yeah.
Not to even mention
I
the
didn't
KDs.
even mention the KDs. I was being biased by not mentioning the KDs, but I couldn't be biased on the point score. He went ahead and mentioned the KDs, bro. You can't just keep getting knocked out on your own. You can't just knock your own
We're
self
trying
out.
to get better. We can't skip over no mistakes.
Now I will say there was a controversy that we were having in the building as we were discussing this. There was a point when, either way we had a debate and there was contact on Vino in the second round. So to let y'all know, if somebody makes contact, if the defender makes contact to the point man and the point man falls, that was the defender's fault. Just like if you were to push somebody out of bounds, that's not a foul. I mean, that's not out of bounds. That's a foul. So keep that in mind. Just because you saw somebody fall doesn't mean that he just failed. We're going to be watching y'all's feet to see how that person failed. Keep that in mind. 3-0 Vino. Performance of the night. Congratulations, brother. Next battle. Butter versus Vegas. This is a great battle. It was hard to visually see where it was going to be edged, but I mean, when we look at it and we reviewed this, we watched these battles, we watched these rounds a few times. We've been here. I ain't gonna tell you how long we've been here, but
Good day's work.
Man, I'm gonna tell him.
Good day's work,
I'm gonna
dog.
tell him. The niggas came to my house at 11 o'clock. It's 3:30.
Good day's
We don't
work.
Breaking
play no
this
games. We don't
down.
play no games. We don't play no games.
breaking this down.
We love this shit.
It's
We
3:30
don't
right
talk
now.
about
We not done.
Facts. With that said, it was a 3-0. I got a 3-0. What'd you get? Vegas and Butter.
3-0.
Vegas, you won. 3-0.
3-0 Vegas.
And
Let
when
me explain this.
do you think?
Let me explain this to Butter. Bruh, you did great. You did great.
Yeah, shout
You
out
did
to
great. You did great. It was a bunch of sprawls. It was a bunch of those 8-wheel shits. You got to get rid. That's an amateur move. That's an amateur mistake. You're not even an amateur no more. You got to get that. Don't ever skate on 8 wheels. I told you that a long time ago. Stop from that point on. When you leveled up with me, I told you stop skating on 8 wheels. Start skating on 6 from now on. You still end up on 8 sometimes. Bro, you hung yourself with that one because you was doing fire. We couldn't. It was hard to judge this battle. Y'all was going in.
Y'all made it a show.
Y'all was going in. This was a show.
Motherfucking
This was a fucking show.
All y'all did.
So y'all didn't, I ain't really got too much to say wrong. Besides just that same old mistake. It was a couple things you did, but it was a couple mistakes he made that he probably won't even realize he made. So it was the accidents. All the rest of the shit y'all paid attention to. Y'all was crispy. Y'all shit was nice.
Slide.
Yeah, but it was honestly, if I just look at the card, it's sprawls.
Sprawl.
It's sprawling is what hurts you the most.
And again,
Man.
sprawling is 8 wheels. Being on 8 wheels, trying to stride on the 8 wheels, like
Yeah.
how we do when we ride on the wall. It's none of that when striding.
Yeah, if you're striding on 8, that's a sprawl.
And y'all practice on finding y'all sweet spot, man, when y'all on defense.
That's it too. It's
When
like
y'all on defense and
You good.
when y'all on defense and y'all's room between you and your opponent,
Distance.
your distance, practice on that.
Right.
You know what
That's
I'm
the
saying?
first thing I taught most of y'all men.
You know,
Distance control. When we first start rolling.
Y'all
Distance
know it because
control.
if y'all when y'all skate behind the OGs, I bet y'all not gonna crack their foot because they gonna damn near want to slap you upside the head. So the same thing that you doing there that you practice when you skating with OGs, practice that when it comes to this battling because it's points. So it's the same thing.
So when I look at the card, Vegas edged the first round. On Vegas, I got a sprawl and a double first round between both feature and point of Vegas. And when I look at Butters had 2 sprawls and a double.
Yeah.
So just 1 point, he edged the first round.
Yeah.
Now, this is a good point too. How he's making these points, and this is what I heard too. So I want you to keep this in mind, Streeter. Who follows people more, you or Vegas? TNS doesn't really stride in line, so you don't really have that many people to get wrecked with like Vegas does. And what did you say in the prediction. You said when he gets beside me, he turns up, not behind. And Vegas had very good moves that was coming like all of a
I
sudden.
call this shit out to the T. I call this shit out to the T. It's the truth. It ain't bias. It ain't. I call this shit out to the T.
It's skill, man. Y'all, same thing with sports.
I was made to see this shit, man.
If you
So-
don't want to say, you gotta give respect where respect's due.
It was pretty even when Butter, you were the point man. But when Vegas was the point man, he was pulling out moves that had you sprawling. Second round, I have 4 sprawls against you.
Vegas went a different direction. So he either watched the video or he was just already prepared. Because
I think he was already prepared
Vegas,
for real.
Vegas. One thing that also I'll say I felt like that took Butters. That took Butter is that Vegas came out on the right foot more than Butter did. Butter came out on the wrong foot a lot too. More so, I'll say more so than Vegas did.
There was some turns where you came out on the wrong foot. You did a 180 and came out on the wrong foot.
It's
There was,
that too, brother.
there was a point.
We all working on that. Don't get it twisted.
Mhm.
We all working on that. I'm working on that myself. So
Small point I have to make. Small point I have to make. When you turn around as the point man and you're facing the person and you don't keep going the same direction, you've now made yourself in control of distance. Okay? So that means when you sit there and stop in front of them, I have to look at what you're doing because now I can call fouls on the person that's on offense, the point man. Because when you did a spin, you knocked Vegas's hat off in the first round just by turning around and stopping. Now it is there.
we almost took a point from Vegas because when you spun, he was too close. But we had to watch the rest of that, which is another 1 second, 2 seconds, and another 2 seconds. You knocked his hat off. So because you spun, led to all of that. If you would have never spun around, his hat would have never came off. So we had to take the point off on you for that.
So keep that in mind. That's stopping. And then watch what Vino actually did an offensive foul. We didn't mention that in his battle. He spent around and spent into red. I called that an offensive foul. You got the round, Vino, but that was an offensive foul. Be aware of that. If you're going to spin around, be careful if you're going to stop. It's best to keep going because I'm going to be looking for the offensive fouls.
and practice on not doubling at the end of your spin.
I can't wait till what we need to do, I just talked to Mark Robb about it. We probably gonna put a video together that gives everybody some strategics because I don't want to just tell one person's one thing and he's telling him his gems. Everybody can get some gems. So, beautiful battle. Beautiful battle. That was the battle of the night.
Another surprise 3-0.
Mm-hmm. And now,
Because I wouldn't have called none of these. I wouldn't have called none of these battles a 3-0.
you just watching them.
I personally don't call none of these battles 3-0 right now. We going off of paper and pure. That's what I'm saying. That's why we tell y'all we all the way honest with this shit. We all the way honest with this shit. We didn't got into some debates and arguments over here over this shit. We all the way honest with it. I don't think none of these was a 3-0, but when we go off the paperwork and the scoreboards, it's 3-0s. Another one.
Another one.
3-0. 3-0.
Mm-mm-mm.
3-0.
What he's talking about right now is JoJo Renzo. He got 3-0. Slide. 3-0. I got a 3-0. Renzo. Every round, I mean, I don't even want to say it like this, but it's in my heart to say it like this. You have record sprawls on here. You have record sprawls on here for each round on point and feature.
And feature mean follow, the follow part of it. So we judge first round with whoever's leading, then we judge first round with who's following. So we know who did what exactly. Then we do second round with who's leading, then second round with who's following. Then we do third round with who's leading, then third round with who's following. So we do a lot of judging over here. It ain't just as simple as what y'all think.
It's like we watch each part of the round twice. The top and the bottom twice. We watched the first round 4 times. Second round 4 times at least, and then we say, hold on, bring that back.
And this is before we start recording.
That's what.
This is before we get home. This is before we even get together and start watching this. We didn't watch it once or twice by ourselves.
That's without the pausing and debating in between.
We get it in over here, y'all.
It's on paper, man. That's the beauty of this. That's the beauty of this. This gives you a scale to work from, too. It's not your back. Bro, you were at the top of the tier on this. So this is a wake-up call to everybody. And with that being said, watching the point man first, there were people that had perfect rounds on the point, which means anything that the follower feature did is counted against them. Everything that they do from that point. So if you're on point and you're clean and they're fucking up, it's all them. It's all them.
Second round, JoJo. So what I do is, we get ready to watch we watch your second round with you following first, and then we watch your second round with you leading. Your second round with you following, fucking perfect. It's a star. I created the star thing by accident. I was trying to figure out what to put down. I looked down and they didn't have not one mark. I looked around at them, they didn't have one mark. I'm like, that's a star. They looked up, he looked up, and that's what we do now. So you got a whole
Shout out to Vegas and JoJo.
shout out to Vegas and JoJo.
Vegas, you had a perfect round too.
Second round, JoJo, you got a perfect round as far as following and leading. Perfect round. Both stars.
Vegas second round point with a star round.
Nah, that wasn't Vegas because it couldn't have been when JoJo got the star for the follow.
Yeah, you're looking at the wrong card. That's all.
Wrong card.
That's how you know he filled it out too. You still looking at Renzo. We talking about Vegas.
No, I'm right here.
That's JoJo.
That's where we at.
No, I was saying.
He was just saying Vegas got the
Oh, you just saying on the star.
Yeah,
on the
that's
star.
all.
Okay.
Shout out to
Yeah.
Vegas as far as
I'm sorry,
battles.
I missed giving Vegas his. I forgot about that. I apologize. Vegas, you got to
We
start
all
on your second round point.
Both battlers got a star.
You got a
round.
star. You got a perfect round on your second round leading. JoJo got a star on his second round following and a star for his second round leading. My bad on that.
I hope this is making sense to y'all. I hope y'all are.
Star is a perfect round. It wasn't nothing we can find, wasn't nothing we can call, even after watching the battle 6 or 7 times. You didn't double, you didn't triple, you didn't quadruple, you didn't skip nothing, you didn't nothing. You didn't mess up, you didn't fall down, you didn't hit him, you didn't nothing. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. Just a smooth ass round. Round in the bag.
And the thing is, we had to put a star because it's like we would watch the round twice because like, hold on, I don't got nothing written down for him.
Yeah. We kept looking at it like, damn, why did we watch it? Did we watch it? And we realized like, wow, it was nothing there. We had to put a star.
Aim for perfect rounds. And all we can do is look at the other man and say, you fucked up. That's the way this game rolls. Beautiful battles. It was a beautiful night. I hope you guys are enlightened. I hope y'all know what the fuck is up now. I hope y'all make the changes y'all need to. And Tuesday, we're gonna be sparring. And I'm gonna be able to tell y'all where y'all fucking up again until next battle. We appreciate y'all for watching. If you have any questions, leave comments, like, subscribe, all the smoke, smooth,
Like and subscribe.
slide,
Yo,
Tommy Guns,
sliding smooth with the Tommy.
roll up.
Roll up.
Fire. Fire.